Hello. It's Sunday. I'm CJ. And today we're talking all about hate in the trans community, in general, the environment of tran v tran behaviour. The thing that astounds me more than the incredible potential for people just to do remarkable, awesome, fantastic things is this weird sort of gatekeeper, standard bearer, test of this is a club and you're not coming in type behaviour that people like to indulge in. All of it obviously comes back to this kind of fundamentals of the general don't be a dick rule. This is a week past the Trans Day of Remembrance, and we live in a world that's so not ready for who we are. The idea that to make ourselves feel better we just want to crap all over other people is like why and don't and stop it, mainly because like why and don't and stop it. Perhaps as people who are so sort of uncomfortable with our bodies and ourselves and this process that we deal with in coming out and all of that, we kind of end up in this weird place of like, maybe I'll feel better if I can work out like what it is that makes me belong somewhere. The secret is, I think, that you never really belong anywhere and you never don't belong anywhere, and that's nothing to do with other people. There's a lot of ideals that we have to live up to, and we have, as a community, very few role models. And so the people that we do have are held to such a high standard or are idealised to the point where they can never be human. People are always going to do things that you don't like, and that's okay because that's people and the peopleness of people. Really, that's the biggest point of it. Like there is such a peopleness of people that sometimes they're going to be just the worst, and then sometimes they're going to be absolutely amazing, and then other times they are going to manage to be both things in a day. And that's just how it goes. Like, we don't get to pick and choose the interactions or the behaviours of other people, and we shouldn't. And we don't get to police the actions or behaviours of other people, and we shouldn't. Everybody has got to stop diagnosing everybody else with a thing of like, you're too trans and you're not trans enough, and there needs to be another name for what you are because you're only trans on like a Wednesday, and just like stop. Because when you do that, you just make it so much easier for the rest of the world that's already pretty against us to make our lives harder. And if we're so busy infighting, if we're so busy making the rules of what it is to be trans and what it isn't to be trans and who it is that's allowed to do a thing, then we've already lost. We've already lost because there's going to be somebody that comes along and doesn't fit into that. And that might be the person that ends up suffering. And, you know, all we talk about is like, let's have compassion for the world and let's have openness and honesty and let's look after the people in need. And that means you don't get to shit on the people in need. And you don't get to shit on them whether you like them or not. Just if you don't like somebody, just leave them. Go away from them. Don't follow them on the internet. Acknowledge that the world is made up of pluralities and there's more than one way to do anything. And just in general, stop with the prescriptive behaviours. Because I get that enough on a daily basis of this is how you need to be and this is what you need to do and all of that kind of thing. And I'm sick of the trans community making it okay then for the cisgendered community to fire this stuff at me. And it needs to just stop and it needs to go away. It needs to not happen. And the only way it's going to not happen is if we all stop doing it. That's it. There's no secret formula. The trick to not being a dick is to just stop being a dick. So that's your Sunday grump for this week. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you've all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I'm surveying the wreckage that is my flat after I had a Thanksgiving party yesterday. I hope everybody's coping in this world right now. And let's do our bit to be better because we can be. Because that's a choice that we can make. And I'm going to talk to you next week. So have a great week. Bye.